Hey everybody, thank y'all for coming in and joining us. I was just about to ask you coming on screen today.
Yeah, you gotta give me a minute, girl. I gotta get it set up. It's been a whole week,
No, right?
a whole long week, girl. But I loved every minute of it. Go to my page if you want to see my adventures. I got on CapCut, girl. I edited, did a quick edit of all them. I love those templates CapCut be making, girl. They save me so much time.
You know what's so crazy? I ain't never used CapCut.
I'm doing a little 7-day trial, so I'm trying to dish them all out. Well, you can get it for free and use it all for free, but there's like, I don't even want him to have to worry about, oh, you don't have credits or to do that particular template. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You're gonna get the trial and I'm gonna just spit these things on out hawk to on that thing. Oh my god, I gotta while we wait, hello y'all. Hey chat, hey chat, hey chat. While we wait, I do want to say, like, people have a lot of nerve to assume, because you, like, my friends, we all my cousins, we all wore the shirt that said like really crazy things. Like,
Mm-hmm.
one said like, I love to eat wieners or something, gobble wieners or something like that. It was crazy. Oh wow, okay. That's a negative. But yeah. But yeah, and somebody hopped in my DMs on one of my social medias and was like, everybody know you know how to hawk too. I was like, houseway, it's a shirt. What are you talking about? He just got like, oh, you know how you girls be. I was like, what? Sir, blocked. Okay, get off my page. I ain't got time for none of that. Like, what?
Bye. Yeah, you weird.
Yeah, so what a day. But anyway, hey chat, hey chat.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
Send us some love, some taps. What do they call them? I heard them call them jazz fingers the other day, or they're called sprinkles.
I guess.
When you just like keep tapping and you keep sprinkling the love all over, like, it's called sprinkles. So show us some sprinkles, you guys. Give us those taps, tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap. Our favorites will come up first. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so we have a new format, right?
Yes. So we were trying to figure out how we wanted to format these shows because we're also trying to make sure we are active over there on YouTube. So I was thinking about, and if you're in the chat and you're going to participate, I would like to hear your thoughts on it as well. How would you like for us to format it? I'm trying to get the review portion out so that we can get that part uploaded to YouTube. So do you guys think it would be best for us to let you come up and you guys just wait in the chat until we're done or asking questions? Or do you think we should just run the review and then bring y'all up later? I think it may work where we just bring them up, like I said, with the editing. I think that's the route we might need to go. Oh, sir, cut that off. Thank you.
We will do it exactly how give it a try. If it don't work, we'll try something different next time. You guys stay. Give us some patience and give us some grace as we figure out this format method that we need to try. Because it's TikTok, we pioneering stuff. That's all.
Let me see something. I'm trying to figure out. I done forgot that quick how to bounce
Yeah.
back and
Listen,
forth.
it's been a couple days. You gotta give yourself some grace. That's what I'm saying. You over there, you gonna be on camera, girl. I need to. I started saving it in my favorites too, so when I do finally get to it, I don't got to scroll through the screen. You mark it as a favorite, and then you just go to your bookmarks when it pulls up.
Yeah.
That kind of helps me move just a smidge quicker Learning all this new technology. Sounding like an old head. All this new technology.
So
All
I'm
this
trying
ticky
to figure
tacky.
out what order we should go in. If we should do the hip hop first, or if we should do Hunt for Love first. Which one you want to talk about first?
Thinking. That was blank stare because I was thinking. Sorry, it's just being drill. I would say let's talk about love and hip hop. We can go first because it was a little bit like it was a little drama. The drama was on Hunt for Love, and I think we need to say that.
All right, people. So we're gonna be talking about these people over here. This we're gonna be going over episode one. Episode two came on last night. We still got some catching up to do. We got a lot of shows we review.
Oh,
So
good, because I got 20 minutes left in episode two. We're not talking about it. You should have said that, girl. Could have saved me some time.
yes.
We
So
gotta talk. Yeah.
episode
Anyway.
one. Let me get my notes together, y'all, because I actually took some notes today. Okay, so episode one of season 13, the premiere, it opens up with a cipher. So I want to ask you what you thought about the cipher, and I want to ask the chat what they thought about the cipher.
The loving hippity hoppity cipher girl. Okay, I'm gonna say this is definitely how they should have led off with the group. With the group hit, if they're all gonna be on one track. I think this is all Young Jock's part of the music production. He done took over and did the whole group thing and he did the cipher. I think it's genius marketing. I think the lyrics weren't as cold as they well, it wasn't really a cipher, but the idea of them, they probably shouldn't have called it a cipher. They just probably should have came out and made that like a little bit of the music video. But since they wanted to call it a cipher, and they did do a cipher style where they're all standing in a circle, popping out when it's their time to drop their music, you know what I'm saying? I give it. I think they all flopped. Honestly, I didn't hear none of it be a hit personally. But you know, it's something. They gave them something which was better than what Spice gave us, which was a bunch of drama and BS all season.
Because I sure got a lot to say about this.
What you got to say about the cipher?
I will say that I do appreciate them throwing a little bit of hip hop on this love and hip hop so I can appreciate the cipher. Scrappy, we forgot you had a little bit of talent so I can appreciate you going first
You forgot. It's
on, on
crazy.
the on the cipher. Then next up was Rennie. I don't know what she was talking about, but I was not here for it. I don't like her little bebop rap. I don't know what she had going on. Then here comes Zane. This get off my screen. Why are you here? I don't
Shoe fly.
he doesn't need to be here. I
He's
don't
like that
understand.
little fly that you can't get rid of that be flying
Oh my
around your
god.
face all day.
Spice. Please go back to your country. Goodbye. We do not want you here. You are a bully. You need to go. Spice got to go, friend. She has to go. She's sitting up there. Her whole whatever she was calling herself spitting was horrible. Then they do a flashback. Now I was enjoying these little flashbacks they was doing. What the is media core?
Mediocre.
Mediocre.
I said what?
That's Spice Cat. You need to go ahead and go. I'm sick of her. She need to get up out of here.
Hey
You would think
everybody.
what she experienced over there in the DR, she would have, left. She need to go. I'm sick of it. She just got to get off my screen. I can't stand it.
Thank you
Then
everybody.
you had Jock, who came and gave us a little something. I can appreciate it. I guess I did not appreciate the flashback that they did with him and his wife talking about I can take you down. Why would you want to do that to your wife? because you trash. And I'm going to keep saying it because you trash. Then, last and certainly least, you got Prune Cheetah. And I had to write down what she said because I wanted to go in on her.
Okay, come on, friend. What? Let's clock her
First of
bars
all,
and
my
see what
notes say
she
Prune Cheetah delivers the worst bars created in mankind.
Listen, she talking about Rashida, y'all. Rashida on Love and
Yeah,
Hip
I
Hop.
call
That's
her
what she
Prune
talking
Cheetah.
about.
Whenever y'all hear me say Prune Cheetah, I'm talking about the
The
shorty
type
low
of girl that chew on
female.
all my bubble gum.
This fraud proceeds to say, see, this is light work. This a light day.
Mm.
Y'all can pop y'all ish. Cause I ain't even Kurt. We don't care if you stay with Kurt. If you okay with him making you look like the clown that you were born to be, fine. So be it. We no longer care. At first, as a fan watching it, I was invested because I thought you was gonna be on your boss lady shit and pick up and just leave this bimbo. But no, you stay, and that's your prerogative. But you can't get mad at us for telling you that you stupid because you are. You you just can't. You can't. I'm sick of them. If that is what they say black love is supposed to be, I'm a hard pass on it.
You can keep it. You can keep
I'm
it.
a hard pass on it. I don't want no parts of that. Just trash.
None.
I couldn't believe she had the audacity to say that. She had the audacity to say, y'all can pop y'all ish because I ain't leaving Kirk.
Cause I ain't leaving Kirk.
And
That's how she said it. I promise y'all. That's how. Cause I ain't leaving Kirk.
good. Actually, we don't want you to leave him because we don't want that nigga released back to the wild. No, keep him right over
Keep.
there with you.
Girl, he's still out there hunting like a low down dirty dog. He's
I
still out there.
cannot take the embarrassment that was getting delivered behind that. I just can't. And people gonna do what they gonna do in the privacy of their own home. I understand that. I can understand that. This ain't the privacy of their own home. People are watching you. I just couldn't.
Okay. So for the cipher, I didn't really catch everybody's bar because it just all sounded so lame. But I will say that Rashida is on a mission this season, to stay out of people's business, which I find very ironic because she was cool up until everybody was up in hers. It was cool for her to be in scrap business, speaking about scrap, speaking about Spice, speaking about everybody, talking about her marriages, and like you called it. Over the past 10 years, her relationship has been on the rocks. With Kurt questioning his own child with her, but not questioning the baby he had with the dancer outside the third marriage,
Isn't that so ironic?
outside the
The woman
marriage,
that you
like.
married to, you got a nerve to question what slid out of her vajay, but the woman who's at the club who's passing the vajay around, you ain't questioning that. Make it make sense.
Jasmine ain't passing it around. Kirk is tricking for that.
Well,
Parker is spending money for that, and she's complying as long as the money keep coming. But as
well,
soon
I
as
feel like if he can do it, then another dude can slide in and get it.
I
Yeah.
mean, of course they got the money. Yeah,
So
that's what
yeah.
that's what them girls is about. She a dancer, like yeah. Somebody come get her. She dancing like a real okay. Because
Oh my God, just I mean, and
that's
then
what you get though. Like he knew he was paying that girl, so he didn't want to question the legitimacy. I'm paying her. Like she, it better be my baby. Whereas his wife, he was like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really making money like that right now. We just started a new business. But that's probably like before they even started press, honestly. Before or around the time they started it.
press only started because Rashida put her foot down. And can we also talk about her professional look? What the do she got going on?
Girl,
First
I
of all,
had so
that
many people tell
wig
me
is
that
a
they
lot.
like the way how Rashida dresses. I was
Okay,
like,
so I was getting back with you because I was just about to say, and here I was last week sometime on the live defending you, bro, about how you dressed and you had those balloon boots on at that circle.
that girl cannot dress.
Okay, that
She
may
knows how
start
to
again.
pick out pieces, but
Yeah,
putting it together is not her specialty. It's not her specialty. She do not know how to do it. She can't put her pieces together. She has quality. I'm not gonna say quality because I don't know. She got great looking pieces. I will admit. I would definitely go shopping at her store for like one or two items, not a bunch. But
you ain't
like
gonna put me in Frost Bistro or Press.
she ain't got it to. She ain't got the sense of style to put it together. She cannot PTSO. She can just buy it and put it on a rack. That's all she know how to do. And I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry, not sorry. Like I don't want to talk down on other BLK women, but she don't know how to dress. So and she got a whole store of clothes, and it baffles me. I'm baffled. I'm
Yeah,
baffled.
I'm gonna
When
have to
I
pay.
see her selections impressed, I'm also baffled because I'm like, girl, that is so like Fashion Nova 2022. What are we doing? Fashion Nova do better clothes than Press. I'm sorry, I said it. I said
You
it.
ain't catching me in Frost Bistro or Pressed. No location.
Ross Bistro was an embarrassment too on the show. Like I would never go eat there because I would be afraid that the people sleeping together messing with my food back there. Like I don't know.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I would go to Candy's old lady gang before I go to the Frost Bistro. Frost Bistro gives like we wanted to have a coffee shop, but we couldn't. But it was like kind of mediocre. So it don't even give nice. It gives like bar with a nice fancy sign.
It gives all my friends was starting a business, and I want to be doing that conversation as well.
Miss me too.
That's all.
Miss me too. Anyway,
So on that next scene, you got Jock being honored on the 404 day. Now, I heard somebody saying that they didn't know that other cities did other days. And I'm like, well, where I'm from, we definitely do the 313 day. We definitely 313 day.
what's that exactly? Because we don't
It's
got
just
that
a day
together.
celebrate. You know, the 404 is their area code, 313 is Detroit area code. So on March
Hmm.
13th, that's Detroit Day. And it's just a
Oh,
pretty
313.
celebration.
Okay. Well, Dallas can't do it because we 214, and baby. That's Valentine's. So that must be why we don't do it. Because, what?
I mean, y'all got other ones. I mean, y'all got this new little area code creeping in. Ain't that something? They ran out of numbers with the area code, so they created a new
Girl,
one.
it blew my mind when we had to start putting area codes. I'm from that area. I'm from that genre where we didn't have to put it. It was 7 digits. 10 what? It was 7 digits. Period. Area codes came in and I was like, it's a whole new world. What's all these extra numbers I gotta dial? What?
So I will say, with Love and Hip Hop delivering so much drama, it was much appreciated to see that Jock was being honored at the city, for the city. And, having all those people coming out there, watching them sing Mimi in the Trap. It was also good to see all his kids on stage. It, it was a good scene to see because sometimes I'm just tired of seeing stupid people on my screen doing stupid things.
Black
And
positivity is more what we need in these reality shows. So I'm totally with you. Like I don't know if Jock has like one of them hits that's just like Atlanta's hits, but I'm not from Atlanta, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it hit. Like I don't know how it hit back there. But
I mean, I
I
can't
mean, I don't know what I mean.
imagine
I don't even
we're
know what
from
he does for
Atlanta.
the city, really. I think that's just like public. I think those kind of things tend to be a little bit more publicity driven. Like he is a radio in this. I mean, a DJ on the radio in the city. So I do believe he's definitely contributed to like being the voice of the city. So I get that, but to perform his song, me in the trail, it's going down. Like I don't think that's like mayor appropriate.
I mean, the mayor got a life. Shit, the preachers.
Mimi in the trap is going down.
It's not
Like,
that
come
part.
on.
It's the. I mean, he could have did Zoom. I don't know, but yeah.
Like,
Uh,
stop playing with me.
You know who I really hate seeing on my screen? And I'm gonna have to give credit to Scotty by nature. Graham Cracker face ass Zane. I just need him to go. His that little thin hair he has with them braids, like I just need him off my screen. Him and his wife look crazy. They really do. And I just don't see why what the big uproar is. It because he was supposed to be some kind of the man back in the day? I'm trying to figure out what it is about Zane because I don't see it. So
I'm thinking. So I think it's more with Zayn and Ashley. I feel like I don't know who decided to give that man a chance. But he is like Stevie J Jr. and
that's
he is like
exactly what I have in
cringy
my notes when
as
that
hell.
guy said, "Cause I'm the good guy." Girl, right here, right here. I said,
Notebook. Girl, we can't see this.
who do Lil Zane think he is? Stevie fucking J?
He
Get out.
do.
First of all, I don't want to sound like I'm going up for Stevie J because he's trash. He's always been trash, but you can never. You can never.
You could never, Zane. You could never be the OG, the original Creep Squad leader of the pack.
Exactly. Then
Stevie J. Stevie.
he says, I'm not like Mendices. I'm not like Kurt. I'm not out here cheating and having unprotected sex and having babies. Bruh, these supposed to be your friends though, right?
You a
Even though
groupie chaser. How is you not having unprotected sex? You
you
was a
see how he was
groupie
up there,
chaser.
you see how he was up there on stage with Jock just giggity,
He
like
is a groupie. You are a fan. You are a
touching
stan.
yourself.
Like you will smash at the most immediate whiff of punani in the room. Oh, is that some free punani? Like, can I get her? Yes. The way you was hugged up and flirting on that girl overseas back in London or England or wherever it was that y'all was, you was all up in her ear. Acting like, I'm not. We just friends. What you talking about? Like cringy creep
Yes,
squad.
just
You're
cringy.
like Creep Squad wannabe. Creep Squad has been. Creep Squad never was. Never could be. Like you are lower than Creep Squad. You're like ugh. You're like dirt.
Of cringy.
Ashley needs to move the hell on, girl. I know. Let me tell you something. You do not want your kids to grow up and be told that that's who your daddy was. You know how they have them videos? They show somebody like Gabrielle Union or Michelle Obama, and they be like, "I'm gonna say this was like Harriet Tubman or something like that." When they do that with Zane, they're gonna be like, "I told." I'm gonna tell my kids this was the motherfucking Ratatouille. Like he is nobody to even remotely be wanting to have around your kids. Like I could never. Like he might be a good guy, baby. That's your new uncle. Say hi to Uncle Zane. That used to be my daddy. No, baby, that's your uncle now. He got you have been demoted. Okay, you no longer get to be around nobody's kids. Actually, find somebody better. Anybody's better than Zane.
Girl,
Look
she
at this.
ain't.
The way he dogs her, the way he treats her, the way he lies into her face, the way she gullibly believes it. You gullible island bitch. Like get your life together.
Don't make any sense.
Ooh, ooh, they are just that like I like them on the show because they do start mess with the prime people that start mess. Like I like them picking on Carly Red because Carly Red's always the one picking on people. I enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie. But what I don't enjoy is how he just deride every man on there to just be backstage with them so he can say he was in the game so he can get a girl to take home. 'Cause that's all he wants. All he wants is to get a girl to take home, and it's obvious. And Ashley not seeing that is just like blows my mind.
Girl, he's still living off that we can do it anywhere fame. He needs to go.
One hit, baby. One hit.
Still wishing for people to keep calling him. He needs to go. I'm sick of him. Get him off my screen. I feel like they don't have a storyline to talk about. And speaking of cringy, Jessica can get off my damn screen too.
I love
With her
Jessica.
drunk ass. I'm sick of her. Why you gonna ask that girl, is that his baby?
I
If
love Jessica.
I would have slapped her.
She a real one though. She a real drunk, like you said, but she a real one. I like her. She tell the truth. She be like, I
Read
don't
the
like him,
room.
and I'm not gonna like
Read the
him. He a
room. Read
dog.
the room. Don't you ever ask no woman in front of all these non-factors, is that his baby?
Who
Go
did she ask that to?
Rennie. Because when Rennie came on
Oh yeah,
stage, they was
yeah.
discussing her and her boyfriend getting into it or whatever, which that whole situation was trash. She wouldn't be my.
That's a prompt from production. Production told her to say that. That's all.
You ain't woman enough to say, nah, I'm not going to ask that girl that on camera. Y'all ain't putting me in there.
She trying to get a check too now. I'm not saying it's right, but I think that was her reasoning.
I guess she can go somewhere with that. Mm-mm.
Because who else was finna ask? I think everybody else probably said no. They wasn't finna ask Rennie that because Rennie's actually probably like one of the better people on that show, and they actually is actually friends with trying to be friends with most of those girls off the show. So I bet my money is everybody else said no, and she was like, "Oh, fine, I'll do it. I don't care."
I'm a pass.
But baby, when she had this the second episode, I'm not trying to spoil, but she is gonna have a Treese PD Treese PD
A wellness retreat
a wellness
where
retreat
no
that
one
goes
is
horribly
getting
left.
well.
So her karma's coming back to her.
Where no one is getting well. Like how you gonna have a
Baby.
wellness retreat and you don't have the main two cast members that got a problem on here? Why is Yandy and why is Rashida not here?
They're not the main one, because Spice is the main one too. Carly's not on there, but I don't think Carly's on this season.
Carly here.
Well, then she's not on the wellness trip either. She definitely need to be there.
I think she's supposed to be showing.
Oh
I
no,
think
Carly was there. Wait,
yeah, she was coming with Erica.
it was
Only people that's
they were
not
like in two scenes. My bad. You're right.
only person that's not there is Prune Sheeta and Trash Can Yan. They're the only two people that is not there. So yeah. Just talking about them giving me a headache. Them two. What I say? Okay, many faces pop up. If, for y'all who was wondering who many faces is, that's Sierra, the ghetto girl eats chick. I call her many faces. Many faces pop up, and she make a comment that she's not going to be friendly with people that don't want to be friends with her. She mad because Rennie called her a TV friend. And Sierra, let's be honest, that's what you are. You're a TV friend. You don't come across as authentic. You as authentic as your face and your body. Like,
Ooh.
stop it. You want to cause an issue because she said she mad at Rennie. We're going back to last season. She mad at Rennie because Rennie said that she would prefer to call. I forgot who she said she would prefer to call over Sierra, and Sierra got mad at that. Sierra, you don't even be taking
I
care of
think it
your.
was Spice or Bambi.
It was one of them. But Sierra, how you gonna get mad? You don't even be taking care of your own kids. You'll be out running amok in the streets. So you gonna get mad at your friend for being honest with you about her children? You ain't no real friend. Exactly. You a TV friend. That's my personal opinion. Like to be upset about something like that is ridiculous. Like you can't talk that out. Then you be petty and you pull up at an event at the block party and don't even speak to this girl. You ain't gotta if you don't want to be her friend, you ain't gotta be all up in her face, but you hey, how you doing? And keep it pushing. Like you wanna cause an issue. So many faces is getting on my nerves too.
As far as Sierra is concerned,
And I used to
I
like
think she got a
Sierra.
lot to figure out. I think she's really trying to like, she's one of those girls that may or may not have been grown when she was growing up. I
Yeah.
can't really tell. It doesn't look like it, but it's almost like she did it to herself to be like that and look like that and cater and chase after men like that. And for her and Carly historically in other seasons to be like, it's easy for us to get a man. We should teach a class, but then you can't keep one. You sound like an idiot. And the way she moves and chases these men. Now, I've been known to never chase a man, but tolerate some BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying any of us are perfect because we all make bad decisions when trying to find love.
Absolutely.
However, I don't sit up there and brag about how many men I done got and lost. You know what I'm saying? In the same breath. Like that's just weird to me. And Sierra has a lot of like, it seems like she's got a lot of like self-loving issues as well. Cause the man she married, I think it seems to be good for her. I have seen some previews of the season where her mom is gonna have a problem with him. But he seems to be, I don't think he comes from money. So I think that's probably their first issue with it. And I think, she definitely got the bag. So I think, but she looks so happy every time she's with him. And then not like in the last few guys she's been happy with. Like she looked like she been off the radar, minding her business, minding her bank, and minding her man. Okay. And I don't know about her kids, because like you said, that she has been known to hop around the city, and I ain't seen her with no kids. But at the same time, on the show, she does claim that her kids are her priority always, especially when with her last relationship with that one guy, he was getting into it with her daughter or her kids, and she kind of left him for that. So, or excuse
But
me, that was one of the reasons she left
before
him.
you got married to that man, he told you he ain't like your kids. That was your first mistake, marrying somebody that didn't want to be around your
He
children.
didn't say that.
Yeah.
Not when they first got together, he didn't say that.
He didn't. He said he didn't want no kids. He would prefer a woman with no kids. This lady
He
got
said he
money,
didn't date women with kids. Yeah.
so
Yeah, yeah.
why
Okay.
you even entertain it?
Yeah, I don't. I won't date a man. I don't really want to date a man that don't have kids, because it's like I gotta know how you treat your baby mama means, it tells me a whole lot about who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, if I date a man, if I do come across a man that don't have kids, then I'm very like leery of, and really want to get to know a lot about him. I want to be in his personal life. I want to get to know your family. Like, I'm gonna be in your business because I really want to know what kind of person you really are.
Right?
'Cause a
Because
lot of these men are manipulative. That's which I think is Sierra's mom's main concern, is that she might be getting manipulated by that man. Or, sometimes when a woman get happy and she want to spend money on her and her man, she want to stop spending money on the rest of her family. And
then,
then the family got a problem with it, and now they
and
got a
that's what
problem
I
with
think it
me.
is. I think they've been riding her coattail for a very long time, and she got this level of guilt where she feels the need to take care of her sisters and her mama. And now she with a man who's trying to tell her, "Baby, you don't need to be doing that. Like you really don't see what's going on." And she's starting to pull back, and that's probably the issue with the mama. It always be like that.
Is that like Angela Oakley?
They
Ain't you Angela
already
Oakley?
don't have no good relationship anyway. You know what I'm saying? So mm, they got Rollo on the screen. That was interesting to have Rollo, the
Yeah,
rapper.
I don't know who he was.
Yeah, Atlanta rapper. I only know about him because of Boosie.
Oh, I know. What do you think about dating a man that has issues with his mom?
Me personally, because I'm a person that has issues with my mom, I might have to look at what the issues may be.
Hmm.
Because depending on what those issues may be, I don't think I want to deal with no mama boy.
Hmm. Agreed.
So
No mama's boys. Nobody that
yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be looking for. I'm not looking for no man. But if I was,
Be clear. Let's be clear. She ain't.
if I was, I would definitely like to see the relationship that you have with your mom.
Yeah.
Like, for my relationship, my husband has a great relationship with his mom, but I also see the parallels in how we've managed to continue our relationship. So I'm a lot similar to his mom, which is weird to think about, but
Hmm.
that's what men do. They seek out women that reminds them of their mother, and if they got a good, healthy relationship with their mother, then it could be a good thing.
Shout out to us with boys that have good relationships with our moms that have good relationship with our boys.
I
Maybe
think
that
mine with this little one is a little too good. His butt.
I can't tell if he's a daddy's baby or a mama's boy.
Um, Deep down in his heart and soul, he's a daddy's boy.
Mm.
Look, he over there agreeing with me. He like, yeah,
Them
like,
all go.
but that's with all of my children. Like, I think deep down in their soul and heart, they really locked in with their daddy, and I'm okay with that. It's just I ain't never been jealous of the relationship or nothing. Like I
Right.
because I didn't see it growing up, and because I didn't have it,
Yeah.
being able to witness it is, you know, from the outside looking in is different. So I'm really enjoying watching this man raise these kids up.
Period. As you should. It's a great site. Y'all doing a great job. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he does a great job. But I know somewhere up in there they depend on me for something. Like it's something only mama can do. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like sewing clothes. Okay. You hear him talk about like sewing my clothes.
Yeah, that's your purpose right there.
Like when you sew my blanket. Before you okay. Anywho, so stay out of this. So they having this block party after the 404 celebration, and Jock and Kendra arrive late. But the topic of conversation is this diss track that Bambi did. So, did you ever hear the diss track?
I heard clips of it from the show. I never heard the actual whole thing.
I think I heard it once because I was just like, damn, Bambi dropped a diss track. So I wanted to see what she was talking about. I'm not gonna lie, them little bars she had up in there was eating down. I'm not gonna lie. The
Bambi
bar
say
that
more
she
for sure. Bambi
hit,
say more for sure.
the bar that she hit Scrappy with, hey, the bar she hit Prone Sheeta with, baby, I'ma live for all day because I just don't like Prone Sheeta. But and then her going in on Spice, like Spice, you started it. You was being messy when she found out what was being said wasn't true. She checked you on it and you didn't like her, so you tried to shade her by saying she only got 11 listeners. But this is the person that you wanted on your track, though. Make that make sense.
Sounds like she's a hater, and I'll
She
be
a
a,
hater and she a bully and she need to take
and
her
I'll be 100% honest.
botched body back over there to Jamaica. Goodbye. We don't want you over here anymore. If you're gonna be sitting up here bullying these women on this show and then try to play the victim like you ain't the one starting stuff, you can carry your ass back over there. Go find Safari and go back over there to Jamaica. We sick of you. I can't speak for a war, but Miss O is sick of your ass. You and that blue hair, Miss Smurf, go. I'm sick of her.
Smurf is hilarious.
She makes me sick. And I used to like Spice because I thought she was like, I thought she was real, but I realized that she a real intact. She get on my nerve. She really like the
Wait do you
fresh.
see the second episode? Wait do you see the second episode? What is it? Bambi talks about. Bambi says we're not. It comes. Zane's wife brings up something about what's a real friend or something like that, and then Bambi answers, and then she says something like, I heard something about suck your mother or something like that, and she was like, I don't know if that's about my mom or not because if it is, it's up. But I don't think this is the right place to talk about it because this ain't it. Spice is like, oh girl, yeah, it's about your mother. Yeah, it is. It
But
is.
you telling Rashida that, but you telling
Hold on,
Rashida
but so she goes into it. She's like, "Yeah, it is. It is." And then they proceed to get into it about it at the wellness thing. Kind of a mini spoiler alert. But at the end of the day, she started it because Bambi tried to avoid it, and she shows her botched body. She said, "Yeah, I got a botched body. I got a botched body." And she's like, "I'm proud of my scar. I survived. I was supposed to die." And it's like that's her problem right there. She is super angry about the trauma she had to go through with her life based on whatever issues she really had going on within her body. And
you
she's mad at the world. And she's taking it out on the people that target her.
you go get work done to look like a fool. You
An
still
ant.
still don't look good. Like you not gonna look good physically because you got a nasty ass soul. Your attitude needs some adjustment. Like you're a problem. That lady said, "Was that about my mother?" You could have said, "No, that's a sin that we say over there." Yada yada yada. Bambi didn't even want to have this conversation with you here because she let you know if it is about my mama, it's up. You think she not gonna go hit toe to toe with you when she went toe to toe with her husband's mama when that boy created a obituary for her mama?
Hmm.
Think she was not gonna say anything? Like what's wrong with you? But you messy. You're a bully. So you want
Hmm.
to cause confusion and chaos at this wellness retreat. That's why I said it wasn't no wellness retreat. It was come sit down and get all this BS out. Cause ain't nobody getting well. Ain't nobody healing.
Yeah, you're right.
Just a headache. I did like that dress that Bambi did have on. I will say I don't know if Jessica and Bambi relationship is really genuine, but it does appear to be genuine on the show. And I do like that for Bambi because Bambi never really had an alliance on the show. When Tammy was on the show, she was beefed out with Tammy. She never got along with Erica. Rashida really wasn't her friend because she knew Scrappy before she knew Bambi. So if y'all split, I gotta go over here with Bambi, which she showed you time and time again. Carly ain't never been a friend to nobody.
And Bambi was in the tub with Kirk.
Yes.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest, girl. You was with my man while he was cheating with another bitch. We are not friends, nor can
Well,
we ever
was
be.
she in there with Benzino or was she in there with Kurt?
She was in there with Benzino, but it was a foursome, four group of
Yeah.
in there with her. You was
You
there when
know,
my man was cheating. No, ma'am, I
and
cannot take
Bambi, as
that.
much as I like you, anybody that interacts with Benzino need to get their head checked as well. Cause why? Why?
Shout out to Coyle Ray. That ain't no shade towards you or your mama because we love you, but yeah,
Yes.
that would
Yeah.
been a 2000 1995 version, but this new hip hop loving hip hop version of Benzino is a no go.
This new
No,
2025 version of Benzino can go.
like no.
Like, get up out of here. So, what she say? Uh, I put up that phone sheet up. They needed to discuss a Spice being a bully. Her union. We'll see how she bullied the rest of the season. And another thing I want to tap dance on, and I think this may be tapping into episode 2 because I think I saw this clip. Is why every woman on this show makes the accusation that Bambi was trying to talk to that man. Like,
Oh,
what man did you have that Bambi wanted? I want to know.
wait, who said this? Who said this about their man though?
Last season, Carly said that was trying to accuse Bambi of talking to her man. Remember when they were trying to set up their surprise party? Then this season, Spice talking about you want to know what the real problem is? She tried to talk to my man. What
That Amy
man?
Luciani.
What
Yeah.
man?
Okay. Okay. Let's bring it in. Bambi is a bad chick. I don't know what y'all see, but that girl done had 3 kids and look good. Whoa.
Look good. They
Look
want to
good.
say something about
And
her
can dress and can put this like Bambi can put that
wear
PTSO,
any
especially
color
for her body
hair and be
style.
looking bad. They want to say something because they don't like how her mouth look. They want to call her a horse. We gonna jump off of that. The niggas want the horse. If y'all want to call her a horse, giddy the fuck up. The
And
niggas
this
want the
and this
horse.
motherfucker called me a stallion. Okay, so like
They
Bambi
hating on that
body,
girl.
Bambi been body, Bambi got them long legs, Bambi tall, she's slim figure, she's slim thick for real. Like
And they
Bambi is the
really,
definition of slim thick. Okay,
can we just be honest? They really don't like Bambi because Bambi don't give a. She is
she don't.
unbothered.
Bambi is
I don't
unbothered
care.
AF. And nobody can pick a beef. Nobody can pick beef with me if I don't care about you. Okay, let's just be honest. You can't fight with me if I don't care, because I don't care. I argue. Bambi understands arguing with a fool gets you nowhere. Bambi
Exactly.
understands that
Because
concept.
she was married to one, so she has a clear understanding that
And so
arguing.
she does not engage. She does not subscribe. She is not with the shits and she will not be. Okay. You will not catch her slipping and embarrassing herself in public on TV. That's why I rock with Bambi because she don't let none. Mind you, she did fall in love with a man that did use her, but she was very vulnerable with the wrong person. And I kind of already saw that coming because he was a rapper, baby. He was a rapper. Okay. He needed money. Okay. He had fewer streams than you, Bambi. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He needed the boost. You was giving him that upgrade, and she deserves somebody that already up there. And I think that's what these girls have a problem with Bambi because she is that girl. She can upgrade a man, or she can go to a higher level and still remain upgraded. Because I think Harley's man did try to holler at Bambi, but I think he a messy dude, and he just did that to be bitter. I think he said that to be ugly and be throw it in Carly's face and be messy. I definitely think he could have been in Bambi's DMs, not the other way around. With Amy Luciani's man, she did date that man. Amy did, but Amy, you just smashed the man, and Bambi brought him on the show and had you feeling some type of way. And I'm just trying to understand.
I'm trying to understand why Amy was making that an issue. You talked to that man 15 years ago, baby. I ain't worrying about no pin I hopped on 20 years ago.
That
You
just
don't
shows
matter. You don't matter.
it was a storyline.
Actually, I don't know you.
I feel like Amy was really just picking at Bambi all last season because she really needed the storyline before she got married to the trans lover Dwight Howard.
Girl, who she now divorcing. Bye, goodbye.
She wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. Okay, you should have known. You should have known. You should have known.
But see, that's what happened when females get with men and think they gonna be the prize possession, the prize pick. Like,
When you obviously don't contribute anything, because women can be the prize, but you have to be a woman that carries herself and brings value to what she's doing. Amy is a
you
blood
have to have a
sucking.
man who actually wants to be with a woman.
I think Amy would have been okay with that, but who knows what actually happened? I bet you she would
I
have.
don't know if she would have been okay with that, but she looks very similar to that one
How
Miss.
do you not know this man loves? It's all been over the news over many, many years. You knew, baby, you
His
knew.
baby
But
mama just
something
moved
happened.
to
But y'all made
Atlanta.
rules. He
Hey
broke the
sis,
rules, and that's what it was. Whether it was you can't bring him home. Hey sister, you can't bring. That's my real sister for real. You can't bring him home. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Whatever the rule was, that Amy said against Dwight Howard. Dwight broke the rules, and Amy said, "Oh no." He probably brought her an STD. I'm not gonna
girl,
hold you.
why I thought that was my sister.
No, it's my sister.
Look, because my sister got her profile look just like that, and her name on here is Butterfly something. I thought that was my sister. That's not my sister. Oh man. Anywho, sorry about that.
Anywho,
Hey,
you look
sister.
like both our sisters. This is one of my best friends anyway, sister. So that we've had a lot together.
But yeah, Amy knew she was getting what she was getting with. She thought she could change him, and she has found out. Amber Rose has found out that she is messing with a maniac. So I hope uh,
Amber Rose found out she messing with a maniac. Who?
that's Amy Luciana real name.
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose girl.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
so Amy, yeah, Amy is just. I think Amy's been chasing after a storyline. Now she got a big one that she don't even want to use
But she's
because she
not even
probably can't. She probably got an
on
NDA too from Dwight Howard, so she can't even. She ain't got no storyline. That's why she ain't even back. Is she there this season? I don't recall seeing her there this season.
No, she quit when she got married to the wife.
Yeah,
Like,
she.
what's up with all these? I mean, I guess I can't say that because I was about to say, what's up with all these ladies quitting their job? And because when the pandemic happened, my husband said, these kids gonna be at home. I make enough money to cover these bills. Go ahead and go home. But in the meantime, I discovered nails in that situation, and still was bringing in some money. But anyway, yeah, Amy, you set yourself up for failure. You already knew what you was getting yourself into. When you heard those stories that voice came out with, you should have left that situation, but you thought you had to come up. and you falling down hard. Get out of here.
It is what it is. And but I just say that to say like her and Bambi, and then I think Bambi, there was another guy that Bambi, I think it was the Carly, the more recent one, Spice. I'm sure it was Spice and Bambi. Their situation was more just like Bambi explained it in the next scene. She says, I did a movie with the man, so I was talking to him. Like that's all. And the problem is like Spice has this receipt of her FaceTiming him. If he was FaceTiming him, and I guess he was changing clothes or something. She was like, my man was changing clothes, and it's like I've
So
already
why your
checked
man
my.
pick up the phone?
Well, it was her ex. Hold on. First of all, it was Spice's ex from at the time of filming. So this is not even. This is no longer your man, and you bringing up that Bambi wants him, and she's done worked with him. She done got paid talking to him. So what did she need to be with him for?
How she get the screenshot? He sent it to her being messy.
I don't know. She said that he was somewhere. She was getting her nails done or something, and somebody recorded her on the phone with him.
Okay, so
I think it's something like that. Hair,
the
nails,
question
something.
is, you concerned about Bambi on the FaceTime with your man, he changing his clothes. Why your man answer the phone while he was changing his clothes? Why we not having a real conversation with actual questions that need factual answers? Like,
Let's be clear.
how she supposed to control? How she supposed to know he changing his clothes?
And until they get into it. So Bambi and Spice end up getting into it. Just kind of spoiler alert for this next episode because it's not even a big deal. They kind of
And
get into it about it, and then she's like, "Oh, Spice is like the only thing you have to offer is your body. You don't even have a house." She's like, "You don't even have a place to live," and and then Bambi's like, "I know you not talking about nobody's body." And that's what she was like, I'm botched, I'm proud of it. I lived, I survived. And it's like, oh, now she's a survivor. Oh,
see,
Lord, here we go,
and
Spice.
this
And
is
the
what
award goes to Bambi because Spice, you could never, ever, even in your real life, do better than Bambi. Let's be honest. And you never will because you're bitter. Like, bitter people don't win because they will always be like trying to find uphill and catching the downslide because you're like crabs in a barrel. You're steadily
so.
pushing yourself down.
I saw a clip of that too. And when Spice told that lady, that's why you don't got a house,
Mm.
the real Virgo would have came out of me. And I would have like, that might be true. I don't got a house, I got an apartment. Well, bitch, where your kids at?
Oh,
Okay, then stop talking to me. We would have had to throw hands then. You already disrespecting my mama, calling her out of whatever you want to talk about. Then you thought you was gonna shade me by saying I don't have a house. You don't, and you not my friend, so you really don't know this information. So you probably getting it from Scrappy. So
yep.
since you want to play those kind of games, bitch, where your kids at? Why they over there with your mama in a different country? You don't even got them over here. And you want to talk about me not having a house? Let's talk about how you ain't shit mama. Cause I don't want to hear that I'm working to make money for my kids. Cause your kids could be with you, man. Look at Beyonce. So yeah, I would have had to play. You want to play dirty? We're gonna play dirty. But that's just the Virgo in me, the petty in me. Because no, no ma'am, no ma'am. She brought up Bambi's body so she can throw her body being botched, so people can go back to that moment that they feel sad for her when she was over there in the DR, so that she can sit up there and get somebody,
Sympathy.
yeah, some type of sympathy. Baby, bye. We don't care.
If you ain't what they call it, what these kids call it, aura farming, girl. If you don't go get yourself and sit down somewhere, empathy farming around here. No, ain't nobody gonna get it to you.
Because we don't care no more. We don't care. Well, we
We
care.
don't care no more. It's kind of harsh.
Well, I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I found out that Spice was in the DR and she had suffered what she had suffered or whatever. I was like, damn, that's messed up. I didn't care what the reason was. But when we found out it was because you was getting some work done that your doctor told you not to go get when you was in the States, and then you decided to go to another country and put your life at risk to make yourself look ants. girl. Like, I don't care. I don't
Armadillo.
care if you got scars. That's your fault.
Yeah, now you look like an armadillo, so now you just got to deal with it. So I hope it was worth it. I don't know. I don't know what really caused the situation with Spice and her health condition. It was something that I believe the doctors couldn't explain at the time. And let's be honest, she did get a lot of work done, but we don't know what all work she got done. So allegedly, but at the same time, like, I mean, it's like with the girl from Beverly Hills that has the face issue.
Yes. Oh
Like
my.
sometimes you just when that's the only area, when that area you got particular work done, you got particular medicines and all types of things in your bloodstream and things happen in that area. Like it's I mean, gastrointestinal issues, like your digestive system versus your muscle issues, that's two different things. Yes, but let's be honest, like the stuff that you do to your body has an
You
effect.
putting foreign substances in your body that is going to integrate with the cells and all the goodness you got already going on in your body. Like,
So that's why you really got to be mindful. And I'm not gonna lie, she looked bad before that. Like Spice did not look like she had the skinny legs and thighs that didn't match. She had it all, and it was bad before. Now she at least got an excuse to why it looked like that. She had a health issue before. She looked, in my opinion, she didn't. It didn't look good. The BBL didn't drop. The thighs was not filled out. It was given, and she was way too.
you
She
laid on the
she
table.
was heavy up here, so she didn't even get all the lipo that she should have gotten to really. She should have did the Erica Banks. Whoever Erica Banks went to, she went to. But sometimes you can't just have BBLs and just continue eating like you
Stop.
did before.
Stop. These men out here are saying that y'all stink behind them BBLs. Stop it.
Oh, not staying. Dang.
No, and that is a open discussion with these men. I've been on this platform listening to some of these lives, and that has been the consensus. These girls that got these BBLs got a smell. And if you mean to tell me I gotta risk my life to get a so it can have a permanent smell, baby, call me Flapjack. I got two of them. I I can't. But to each his own. If you're gonna go to have surgery, I'm not knocking you. If you're gonna have surgery, do your research and get it done right. If you can't afford it, don't do it. That's it. I'm
Period.
gonna wrap up episode 1 with this last scene. Well, first I wanted to talk because we jumped around.
My
So
bad. My bad.
I did want to bring up the scene that Scrap had with Brittany, who we found out name is Brittany, Britt the realtor or whatever. He was supposed to be shooting this music video for his new song, Daddy. It sounded all right. That's why I said he kind of all the tomfoolery that he do, you kind of forget he got a little bit of talent. But anywho, who is this chick? Why are you bringing her on the show? He's another nigga that can't be alone. He gotta have a warm body in his bed. He don't care who it is, i.e., baby mama number 3. Now we about to get to that scene. I tried to defend you just a tad bit last season. Not because I thought you wasn't a clown, because I just wanted to give you a chance.
The baby mama, right? We talking about the
Yeah,
baby mama. Okay.
Shakira, whatever her name is.
Okay.
But you came on this season premiere and put a clown mask on that you would never, ever be able to remove. You set yourself up here and made yourself look like a clown. You are 43 years old with 3 kids, and you let a look like Scrappy dupe you? You are mind. You stopped developing at like 17, 18 now. Because ain't no way in here. I really want to know how the conversation happened where he convinced you to move from New York. Because what she say, I'm from Brooklyn?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, she from New York because I don't want to get the borough wrong.
Yeah.
Right. She from New York. She screamed that she from New York. So you done let this man coerce you to come down here to Texas so that he can spend time with his baby and he don't spend time with his baby, but you still hopping on it? Make it make sense. You made yourself look like a complete and utter clown, talking about all the ways you can flip and flop and suck and duck and do all of that. After these niggas take another girl out to dinner. What? You sound like a fool. You sound like the clown that you are. And can we talk about the pee pack?
The pee pad?
The pee pack. You know,
Okay.
I don't want to say the actual word. But her beating on her like a wild orangutan the way she looked. With that cheap ass lingerie on, girl, you not doing nothing. She thought she came up. That's what it was. She thought she came up.
That's what it was. Yes, exactly.
Nah,
Absolutely.
we gonna get on the fact that Scrappy is a band and he is leading these women on because he told Brittany one thing, he telling Shakira one thing. The only difference is Shakira already know what's going on and still think because she trapped it with a baby from a that she was the prize. You're a
Mm.
clown. You sit up here and moved your whole life down to Atlanta to a city and state that you don't know nobody at for that don't want you, that's gonna continuously use you and make you look like a fool. The way you was beating on your box, I wouldn't want to go near that no more. What you thought?
You
You
thought
thought?
she was Evelyn from Basketball Wives,
I was gonna
girl.
say you thought what Evelyn did on Basketball Wife was cool? Absolutely not.
She said,
Y'all
"Oh, that was
both look
monumental.
stupid.
I'm gonna do it too now."
You look like a clown.
Keisha, go sit down.
And another thing, ma'am, go get your teeth redone. That's an old set of veneers that you got 20 years ago. It's time for a redo. Both of them was sitting up there looking like they breath stank. And she's sitting up there talking about what she doing to him. Ugh. I would never be hopping on somebody that ain't taking care of my child. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I like how she ate that nigga ego up. Cause he like to prance around how much of a good dad he is and just taking them to the park ain't just being a good dad. You need to be taken care of. If you ain't sending that lady no money for your kids, you a ban.
Girl, that whole okay, so I also Scrappy got a whole like the idiot the pure naiveness of all these women that are surrounded by this man who cannot be that manipulative because we see his BS through the TV screen. So they have got to be some clout chasing wannabes. Like they just got to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go for it because I want to be on TV. Like that's what makes us think that they are clout chasers, just because they simply tolerate that we as viewers cannot believe that you are tolerating this BS and believing this man's BS, but it's got to be that your goal is to be on TV. When you got in that threesome, you said, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and make this nigga, and I'm gonna be on TV, and I'm gonna be a part of his storyline, and we're gonna talk about it." You done figured that all out when you saw Scrap. You said that's an opportunity to go viral, and that's what you wanted to do. And now y'all are stuck in these situations, looking like crash outs because y'all are look. Erica, his baby mama, is on the next scene talking to the realtor, talking about you was in our section last. The girls introduced each other, and the girl's like, "Oh, I met you last year in the section." And she was like, "Oh, at the party," and then she flashes forward to her confessional, and Erica's like, "Me and Scrap were talking at that time, so you're telling me that you was talking to Scrap? Like, why do we care that you was talking to Scrap a year ago, Erica?
No,
Nobody cares. Y'all are all trying to just look for a spot in that confessional with that green screen so you can get a check. That's all you chicks want."
girl.
And Scrappy looked
It,
like a damn fool, looking like a puppy chasing behind these women in like a circle while they really playing scrap. Because that's what's happening. Scrap ain't playing them. They playing Scrap to get on TV, and they're making it to TV, and they're embarrassing Scrap in the process. And Mama D sees it, and Mama D's trying to tell him to slow down, but he ain't gonna listen to nobody because he, like he said, he can't be alone. All he smell is Nani everywhere, and he can't help himself. He like a little dog that's in heat, little horny dog that just find out he got nuts and just start hunching everything. Like that's what little Scrappy is. He's a little scrappy dog.
So I want to have a conversation on why everybody think Erica is that girl because she ain't. She's the HBIC of birds. That nigga recycled her like he do his drawers every time. When he stopped talking to Brittany and Shakira get tired of hopping on his pole, Erica's gonna be back on the scene. He does it every time. I don't understand what it is. Why she can't let him go?
TV. I'm telling you, the TV. She loved getting that love and hip hop check. She said, "I will spin the block." I'm telling you, they not falling for it. They figure they're playing him. This is what these girls are thinking. I'm playing him because I'm getting him hooked. He's gonna bring me on TV. He gonna make. I know he can't deliver nothing else, so he gonna at least bring me on TV. He gonna put me on TV, and I'm gonna be popular from that point on. After that, I'm gonna drop him. But see, what happened was the girl that got pregnant had the wrong plan because that's not the plan you go with to plot on Scrappy. You cannot become a baby mama because then you become a fool and a clown and all that above.
I just
Because
wouldn't want to be in
baby's
no
not going to
position.
be here for his kids. He was barely there for money.
I just wouldn't want to be in no presence of no man that allows any and everybody to disrespect his wife.
For him to be out there disrespecting his wife the way he did, the way he treated Bambi was the utmost irrational, childish, immature way a man should have gone about it. And I don't expect more from Scrap. That's what I began trying to understand. Bam thought she was scamming him too, but guess what? She thought because she got the ring, he was gonna get it together. No, he ain't. Ain't never gonna be. And that's what it is. Like these girls keep trying to think, oh, now Bam. I think she had a plan to like really change him because I think he did do better with her. She kept him more accountable, but at the same time, as soon as I think the man don't know how to manage his money. Let's just call it spade a spade. Scrap don't know how to handle his money. That's why he fell out with the other dude with the teeth. What's his name? What's the guy with the teeth? What's that baby name?
Who?
The dark skinned dude from Love and Hip Hop who was on there.
Chaotic.
Chaotic, yeah. He fell out with Chaotic over money. His When you see the man and what he do, it looked like he just like to drink, smoke, and shop his clothes away. He don't look like he know how to save money. When it came to Erica, his baby mama, and Scrap trying to get into a business together with Mama D last season, Mama D was very adamant about Erica not getting into that business arrangement with Scrap simply because Scrap is poor
Cause
money
she know her
management.
son. She know he ain't gonna pay no bills.
He is not gonna pay no bills, but she tried to do it discreetly. Meanwhile, Bambi's in the background saying Scrap didn't pay his bills, he didn't pay his half of the rent, and Scrap over there looking like, man, that's not even true. You know what I'm saying? When your mama backdooring in another season, talking about you don't pay your bills and trying to tell your baby mama not to get into it with you, like again, like Erica just wants the fame. Brandy wanted the man, and all these new girls just want whatever TV time they can get from this man. Like Scrap ain't nothing but a little dog to be abused. As soon as Let me tell you something, as soon Zane want the life Scrappy got, and as soon as Ashley catch on to what Zane is doing, Zane is going to be in the same situation as Scrap, and Zane is going to love it there. He's gonna be, I can get you some TV time if you just give me some little cootie cat. That's why he's riding Scrappy D like that because he know at the back of his mind Zane wants to live the life that Scrappy does. Zane want to be a single man out here spending money on BS, finding women, impregnating them, moving them around, bringing them on TV, feeling like he that guy again. A lot of these men just trying to chase their old fame that they used to have. And it's really sad when they can't just move on and be happy in their current relationships.
Isn't it a shame?
Because there's levels to this, right? There's going out, there's partying, and yes, when you're a rapper, you get a significant increase of time when you do while you party. However, the next goal in life is to have a family and maintain it and raise your children. Zane has already leveled up to that area. He wants to go backwards and go back to the party life where like Scrap, and Scrap is truthfully miserable.
He
Taking
really is.
Ozempic trying to lose weight. And then ain't nothing against no Ozempic trying to lose weight. But let's be honest, Scrap does not have the self discipline, and he gonna cause more health issues like 1,000 pound sisters. That's what Scrap's gonna do. That's what Scrap's gonna do. He gonna be losing muscle mass, not replacing it, because all he want to do is smoke and drink and go to the club and go to strippers and be outside and live that Atlanta lifestyle. Because he don't know how to grow up and mature. Because he ain't never had another man in his life to show him what that looked like.
Which is
And
so
all the men
crazy.
on the show don't know what that looked like. I'll be honest, because I have yet only one. Jock may know what that looked like, but Jock really is a hustler, but he also got 10 kids. So let's be honest, he got a lot of incentives to get to work to get to the money he need to make, and then he might not even get the money that he wants. So hence
I
him
just
marrying
don't
a lawyer.
see. I don't know if it's a Atlanta thing or if it just happened to be these particular men that are on the show. But baby, bye. The way Jock talked to Kendra and embarrass her and do all that stuff, you wouldn't be my man. Scrap definitely wouldn't be my man. Kurt, baby, I would have been on episode 7 of season 38 of Snap, baby, because I would have snapped and I would have had to take homeboy up out of here. Like, y'all playing too many games. And my issue is we watching this as consumers, and it's real women out here that think that that is okay. That what those men are doing is okay and acceptable. And that's a problem.
Preach. That's the biggest problem. They have grown again. 43-year-old women out here still trying to get pregnant by rappers to get fame. Like that's something you're supposed to do in like your 20s and early young ages. Not too young, but at an early age. But I get the mentality of a young girl like that. But when you get to be 43, baby, where is your job, ma'am? What job did you have that let you move across town from New
She
York to
didn't
Atlanta?
have one. She depending on that love and hip hop check and that little bit of cash app that Scrap sending.
So in the meantime, you gonna act out and act a fool like you like. So it's starting to give baddies where girls are just chasing a storyline. They chasing fights just to have a storyline, and that really bothers me because we are BLK women and we should have way more respect for ourselves than that. These women have no self respect. They're willing to do whatever they have to do for fame. Bitch, you might as well have went to a Diddy party. Okay? You might as well have went to a Diddy party the way you out here bending it over making it clap for these broke ass niggas, okay?
Because they ain't paying you the money Diddy would have been paying. And I ain't condoning that shit either. But it that just goes to show you that people don't have any morals or standards. Like, we wouldn't be doing this. I'm sorry. I would not be Poon Sheeta. I would never let a man play with me like that. Ever. Ever. Baby, you would not have me in the confessional with LV baggages under my eyes like that and think you still gonna stay around. You would
Especially,
not have me on the new season with a tricolor wig that don't look good on my body
I'm sick of you.
in the confessionals with all of that. Absolutely not.
I'm dead.
Absolutely not.
I'm dead.
Yes, but that was the end of season one with a sprinkle. I mean, episode one with a sprinkle of episode two in there. I think we pretty much covered episode two for real because it really was just a retreat.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't. What I've been watching, I haven't really seen much
Yeah,
outside of those. That one scene where they're at the wellness and Brandy and Spice. I mean, not Brandy. Who's Brandy? And
basketball
Bambi and
wives.
Spice get into it. And then the situation where I think the only net one that's coming up next. I think the first one was what the first scene in the second episode. I think was no. I'm sorry. The one of the scenes in the first episode was scrapping the baby mama and she was patting the pee. Right. That was episode one. Right.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So this episode was just this one little wellness thing, and I think right now I'm like 20. I got 20 minutes left with commercials, and I think it's the part where Jessica's finna go off on everybody, and we all know what that looked like.
Did she have a glass of red wine sitting next to her
Girl,
while
she
she was
probably did, and she probably put it down because she's very concerned about her image. But at the end of the day, that girl is.
an
Can we talk about?
alcoholic?
Can we talk about how skinny she is? How unnaturally
Yes,
skinny she is. I don't want to body shame nobody, but her weight. She's got to be underweight for her height. She's got to be
absolutely.
underweight for her height. Because I know there's slim girls, but girl, when you get a certain age, them thighs fill out, them hips fill out, and baby, it where.
Yeah.
It's giving
Uh,
unhealthy. It's giving very unhealthy, and that's what I'm most concerned about. Because if you ain't eating or you are not keeping your food down, ma'am, you don't need to be drinking that wine, ma'am. That means that one or two glasses that you got is sending you over. And I don't care if it is one or two glasses. You can still be considered alcoholic. You can still be considered that if you got to drink that every day, and for that to be who what brings out the whatever in you. Because girl, I've seen you in that position one too many times, and if that's alcohol, I pray for your soul. What's her name? Jessica. I pray for your soul, Jessica. I do, because baby, that's not cute. That's not what we want to be doing out here. Is having alcoholic fits on the show because we're underweight and we don't eat properly. It's a bad look, friend. It's a bad look. That's a bad look.
yes. A bad.
But yeah, I think that does cover most of the season, episode 2. So we can touch base next week for episode 3 and catch y'all up, because T is getting Love and Hip Hop's only gonna get crazier, and I can't wait to see what kind of storylines they pull out of their butts, because they really reaching at this point. I can't imagine. I want to see what happens with Bambi and Rayface, because Rayface was caught with having a whole nother family on the side type thing while he's about to marry Bambi. I would love to know more about that. I would love to know what happens with Zane and Scrappy, because at the end of the day, they want to be two alley dogs in the streets. And I also want to see what happens with Rennie and her man throughout the season, because there was rumors of infidelity. There was a video, a live or something, of her going off on him during the season while he was off. And I do want to know what happens with Rennie and her man. Although I do think she says she's gonna stick beside him, but I don't know. Hey, Bella Blue.
Not talking to me like that on live. Not embarrassing me like that. I guess. I guess I gotta embarrass me to something because, baby, you're not doing that to me. You're not. The way he was talking about her and to her in her face, like he was so aggressive. I thought he was gonna put his hands on that girl. She's too pretty for all that.
She says she gonna stick beside her man. She got a baby now, and apparently she had a good. He had put her up in a nice place and everything, and people were.
Yeah, and then, baby, bye. I ain't being with no man that's gonna kick me out the house.
Oh no,
You
absolutely
can
not.
get your and get out. Okay, baby. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
yes, goodbye.
Like you shouldn't even be in a position where he can do that to you. You
Yeah,
are a woman with children.
and you got his child. Oh yeah, that's insane.
So he gonna put you out and the baby gonna stay? Nope.
What? Absolutely not.
I
Absolutely not.
hope she come to her senses and realize that that's not a good look for her. She shouldn't want her older children to have to deal with that type of toxicity. She shouldn't want her new baby to be hearing all that yelling and screaming from a man that's going to continuously disrespect her, which is going to emotionally drain her. No.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But yeah, that was our Love and Hip Hop recap. I do want to see the mess, but I do want some of these people out of here. Like I need a new, just like y'all, they revamped some of the Housewives. Go ahead and revamp Love and Hip Hop, or give us another franchise. Y'all can start filming Miami and give us Houston, or give us something.
Houston would be dope. Houston would be dope. Okay, Love and Hip Hop Houston, come to
They
Texas.
bit was supposed to give us a Love and Hip Hop Houston, and I don't know what happened to it. But Yandy can go back up to New York and live her life up there. We ain't got to see her on our TV screen because
Oh,
I don't follow her, so I won't have to see her anymore. Um, Kirk and Rashida, like they just don't bring nothing to the table. Like I don't see what
unless
they.
Jasmine's their storyline. As long as
Yeah,
Jasmine
that
on the
was
show, they
last
gonna have one.
season, so I don't need you carrying over a storyline from last season to the new
But we gonna
season.
keep doing it. It's the
You need to
co-parenting
go.
journey.
Go take that bubble gum and put them on, make them on to marry me money, and go renovate those houses like y'all said y'all got over there in the Bahamas.
It's the
Get off our feet.
co-parenting journey.
Like goodbye. But yeah, that was it for the hip hop. Um,
So tomorrow, guys, we're gonna do Real Housewives of Atlanta review of the week. It was the first week of the reunion with Portia. Portia, what's her last name? Williams. Portia Williams, Phaedra Parks, everybody on there. Angela Oakley. Cynthia Bailey. They're all on the show. If you go check out our YouTube, we did a review of their looks. So feel free to go out there and check it out to see what we thought about how they look. But tomorrow we're going to do a recap of the first reunion episode. There will be 3 in total, and we'll be right here every week to talk about it. Okay? Period. Because when we locked in,
ain't no switching up.
period.
Thank you guys for joining us here on this live, and we're gonna check in with y'all tomorrow.
Hasta mañana. Bye.